नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम टू बीइंग मैजिकल।
What if the cosmos, in its vastness, refuses to satisfy our profound longing for purpose and meaning? What if our existence is nothing but a trivial cosmic hiccup, aimless and devoid of any purpose? This takes us into the realm of the absurd, a profound philosophical concept brought into light by the renowned thinker Albert Camus. Camus, a luminary in the field of existentialism and absurdism, delve deeply into stark dichotomy between our human yearning for order, purpose, and meaning, and the seemingly indifferent response of the universe to these desires. This palpable tension, this unsettling dissonance between the human quest for meaning, the universe's apparent lack of any, he termed as the absurd. It is a concept he painstakingly dissected in his impassioned essay, The Myth of Sisyphus. The absurd challenges our longing for meaning. It suggests that this longing might be just a delusion, a futile search in a universe that remains indifferent to our yearning. It pushes us to question the very foundation of our existence, the morals we stand, and the actions we undertake in the pursuit of purpose. The absurd urges us to confront the uncomfortable possibility that our moral and ethical structures, and the actions stemming these, might be without any inherent significance in the grand scheme of the cosmos. In dwelling upon the absurd, we're called to scrutinize our own lives, our ambition, and our so-called purpose. Could it be possible that we're just tiny, insignificant specks in the cosmic expanse, our actions devoid of any real meaning? This is the question that the absurd compels us to grapple with. But Camus, contrary to the stance of many of his contemporaries, did not promote acquiescence to life's absurdity. Instead, he fiercely championed the power of rebellion. But what does it mean to rebel according to Camus? Rebellion for Camus was not a descent into nihilism or despair. Quite the contrary, it was a bold affirmation of human freedom and dignity. Delving deeper into the essence of rebellion, it becomes clear that it involves a conscious and deliberate rejection of whatever we perceive as an assault on our inherent human worth. It asserts our individual and collective power to say no to the aspects of life that seem meaningless or oppressive. This power of rebellion, then, can be seen a moral response to the absurdity of life. It is an act of refusing to be crushed by the weight of existential absurdity. Moreover, the act of rebellion can inspire us to uphold our values despite the irrationality and uncertainty of life. It is not merely a rejection of what is wrong, but also serves commitment to what is right. The rebellious spirit fuels our drive to defend our principles, to strive for justice, and to uphold human dignity at all costs. It is a courageous embrace of life's inherent contradictions and uncertainties, a testament to our inherent need to seek purpose and meaning, even in the face of absurdity. In essence, the power of rebellion, as advocated by Camus, is a resounding call to remain unfailingly human in an often seemingly irrational world. It is a call to action, a call to stand up for our values, and a call to embrace life, with all its contradictions and uncertainties, with courage and dignity. Camus masterfully brings to life the concept of rebellion through the intriguing character of Meursault in his celebrated novel The Stranger. Meursault, a figure who personifies the absurd hero, is a model of unflinching acceptance of life's inherent absurdity, choosing to exist without any illusions. Let's delve deeper into this character. Stoicism and detached demeanor, especially when confronted with his own imminent death, are the hallmark of his persona. He showcases a strength of character that is seldom seen. His acceptance of the absurdity of life is not simply an act of surrender, but rather a conscious choice to live authentically. This profound acceptance becomes an inspiring lesson for us. It encourages us to uphold our moral integrity, even when pitted against life's senseless aspects. In essence, Meursault's story provides us with a refreshing perspective on how to live our lives with dignity and authenticity, despite its inherent absurdity. Yet, Camus' philosophy is not confined to the realms of individual rebellion. He professed that this rebellion should ignite acts of solidarity and compassion. His canonical work, The Rebel, delves into how rebellion can metamorphose into a collective yearning for justice and freedom. This collective for justice is not merely a shared aspiration, but it is a powerful unifying force that draws individuals together in their stand against tyranny and oppression. When a multitude of individual voices coalesce, they create an echo that resonates far beyond the reach of a lone voice. It is this collective rebellion that turns the tide against oppressive forces, dismantling the of injustice and establishing freedom in its place. As individuals unite in their collective rebellion, they form a community bound by their shared conviction. This united front doesn't just challenge oppressive regimes, it also reinforces a collective commitment to do what's right. It is in this crucible of shared struggle that individuals find the strength to uphold their values even in the face of daunting odds. With every act of rebellion, with every cry for justice, the collective resolve solidifies, bolstering our unwavering commitment to standing up for what is right, fair, and just. In this way, Camus' notion of rebellion becomes more than just an act of defiance. It transforms into a testament to our shared humanity, a beacon of hope in the fight against tyranny and oppression. Camus placed great emphasis not just on rebellion, but also on the key role of moral integrity. He was firm in his belief that, irrespective of the existential truth of a world devoid of any inherent meaning, it's incumbent on each individual to steadfastly uphold their personal values and principles. This becomes especially significant in a grim where despair can easily cloud judgment and corrupt morals. One of the prime examples of this concept is illustrated in Camus' work, The Plague, through the character of Dr. Rieux. In the face of a desolate reality, Rieux symbolizes unwavering moral integrity. He tirelessly labors to alleviate suffering, even when confronted with the harsh reality of a seemingly insurmountable disease. Driven by his principles, he doesn't succumb to fear or hopelessness. Instead, he perseveres, underlining the power of moral in the bleakest of scenarios. The actions and character of Dr. Rieux can serve as great lessons for us. They show that moral integrity isn't just about the big decisions we make, but also about our everyday responses to hardship and despair. It's about standing up for what we believe is right, even and especially when faced with an unforgiving reality. Just as Dr. Rieux maintains his resolve to alleviate suffering, we too can choose to uphold our own moral integrity and continue to do good, no matter the circumstances. This, as Camus would argue, gives our life purpose even in the face of a world devoid of inherent meaning. At its core, Camus' philosophy invites us to exhibit resilience when confronted with the absurd. He implores us to preserve our moral integrity, to revolt against the apathy of the universe, and to seek comfort in instances of unity. Substantially, Camus' philosophy is not a philosophy of despair, rather it is one rooted in bravery and daring. Expanding on this, Camus' philosophy of courage is a call to arms against the meaningless and indifference of the universe. It is a philosophy that emboldens the human spirit to rise against the harsh reality of existence, to question and to seek answers. It encourages us to confront the absurd and the indifference of the universe with bravery, with a kind of courage that does not falter in the face of existential dread. It is an affirmation of life, of the human capacity to make sense of the incomprehensible. Further, Camus' philosophy doesn't just instill courage, it also stresses the significance of upholding our moral integrity. It urges us to adhere to ethical principles, even when the world around us seems devoid of meaning. It calls for a steadfast commitment to morality, a strong sense of right and wrong, and an unwavering decision to choose the right path, even when it is fraught with difficulties. Moreover, it is a philosophy that implores us to rebel against indifference, to refuse to accept the universe's disregard for our existence. It champions the act of rebellion as a means of asserting our existence and worth, reinforcing the importance of not bowing down to the universe's indifference. In terms of making moral decisions, Camus' philosophy can serve as a guiding light. It encourages us to remain true to our moral compass even when faced with absurdity. It teaches us that our actions matter, that our decisions have weight, and that we must make choices that reflect our commitment to moral integrity. It reminds us that even in an indifferent universe, we can and should strive to uphold ethical principles and make decisions that are morally sound. It is a philosophy that reiterates that courage, integrity, and rebellion against indifference are fundamental in navigating the complexities of existence and making moral decisions. In the face of absurdity, Camus presents us with a choice, a decision that is heavily influenced by the resilience of the human spirit. This resilience is not just about the ability to bounce back, but it is also about the capacity to maintain integrity or surrender to faltering. It is the inherent strength of the human spirit that allows us to make this choice, to live with integrity or to falter. The human spirit's resilience is fascinating, almost miraculous, nurturing an unwavering commitment to moral integrity and solidarity. It's not just a testament to survival, but a salute to thriving amidst chaos. It acts as a beacon, guiding us towards the path of righteousness, even when the world around us seems absurd. The resilience of the human spirit encourages us not only to value our morals, but also to act on them, prompting us to do the right thing even when it's difficult, to stand up for what we believe, and to never waver in our commitment to solidarity. And perhaps, in a world that often seems descends into absurdity, this resilient spirit, this drive towards integrity and solidarity, is precisely what we need to navigate the storm.